Hello friends, how are you doing today? Welcome back to my kitchen by Nana. So today we are making this delicious looking creamy chicken stew, and to remind you, it is no oil chicken stew. So I'm going to be using these chicken fats, and in case you have a lot of fats in your chicken, you don't need oil, just use the fats and you have yourself a delicious meal. For clean poultry, just wash your chicken in water that has white vinegar, or you can use lemon juice. Simply place your chicken pieces in a pan and just place it on a source of heat, cover it and just let it cook. While our chicken is on the stove, I'm going to start prepping the fresh ingredients. So what we need is garlic, ginger, red onion, carrot, tomatoes, green pepper, potatoes, fresh coriander leaves, and I'll be baking the plantain. For this recipe, I prefer not to cut small pieces. I prefer my sizes like this because I want them to pop in the soup when it is cooked. I want to see that nice, beautiful orange color of the carrots. And I'm using this whole capsicum because I need a lot of flavor in this stew. Fresh ingredients like green capsicum and onions add a lot of flavor to soups, so in case you have them, don't spare them. So I'll be using that one green capsicum, and I'll use one large red onion. We need that flavor in the soup. We need it to be very tasty. For the tomatoes, I'm using 3 tomatoes. They're going to help to make the soup a little bit thick and tasty, of course. The garlic, I used 3 cloves of garlic, and then 1 small ginger piece. You'll see it. In case you don't have the fresh ginger, you can just use the ground ginger, though fresh is better. Season your chicken with some salt and let it boil. So it's been over like 15 minutes of boiling. As you can see, we have some broth, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the broth aside because we are going to need it later on. This is the chicken back on the pan. As you can see, it is actually frying itself. That's why some of the parts are golden brown. So just let it to fry itself, give it time, and you have enough oil in your pan. Add the onions to the pan and let them fry until they lose that nice purple color. Then add the freshly chopped garlic and pounded ginger to the pan. In case you have ginger garlic paste, you can as well use that and fry them together with the chicken until you get that nice ginger garlic aroma. So I'm now adding green peppers to the pan, and I'm going to fry shortly for about 30 seconds, and then I'm going to add the tomatoes to the pan. In case you don't have fresh tomatoes, I know some of you can't actually access fresh tomatoes in areas whereby tomatoes are very expensive. What you can do is to use tomato paste. The taste won't really change that much, so you can use either fresh tomatoes or tomato paste. I'm now adding some fresh herbs to the chicken, that is fresh rosemary and fresh thyme. They're also going to add flavor to our chicken. Add 1 bay leaf to the pan, half a teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1.5 teaspoons of chicken curry powder, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of Royco chicken curry, and then just mix everything together. And also add some little salt to the chicken. As you all remember, we seasoned the chicken before, so we're adding very little just for the soup. So right now I'm adding the broth to the chicken, and we're just going to let it cook slowly. This chicken looks delicious even before it is cooked. Well, I can't wait to have it. So I'm just going to add the carrots and the potatoes to the pan and let them cook slowly with the chicken. So in case you haven't yet subscribed to My Kitchen by Nana and you would like to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. It's just down below in red. Also hit the notification bell to notify you whenever I do upload. I also have so many chicken recipes, so I'm sure you'll love my channel. And I hope you guys didn't forget that I talked about baking plantain. So that is what we are going to do now as we are waiting for our chicken to be ready. So I'm getting the plantains ready. Just cut off the top and the bottom part, and I'm going to bake my plantains for 25 minutes. If your plantains are so ripe, 20 minutes is enough for the plantains to be ready, but since mine are not so ripe, I'll be baking them for 25 minutes at 180 degrees. So after cutting them, just place them on the rack and get them baking. They're very yummy. They come out actually very tasty. So our chicken has been cooking, and I placed some fresh coriander leaves to the pan. They add a lot of flavor to this curry, and it comes out very tasty with a nice aroma. As you can see, the potatoes have browned, the soup has browned, everything looks so yummy. And for the plantain, this is how it looks like when it is ready. So in case you have any comments about my video, just leave them down below in the comments section. And also, in case you've liked the video, don't forget to click the like button. For all the measurements and the ingredients, I've left them down below in the description box. Come, let's enjoy lunch together.